In the neon-drenched streets of Seoul, silence isn't just a virtue, it's a survival tactic. For 25 years, Jin-Ho has been known as the mute dragon. To the rival families, he is a terrifying silent predator. To his own clan, he is a puppet. Since the tragic accident that took his parents' lives when he was a child, Jin-Ho has lived in a world of absolute silence, believed to be born deaf. By his side stands his uncle, Sang-Dae, the man who generously stepped in to lead the Hassan group until Jin-Ho was ready. But ready never seems to come. Sang-Dae rules with an iron fist of greed, using Jin-Ho's silence to manipulate the board. Enter Sora, a brilliant, compassionate nurse known for her uncanny ability to notice the things everyone else misses. She is hired to the Hassan mansion to monitor Jin-Ho's health. While the rest of the staff trembles in Jin-Ho's presence, Sora sees a man trapped in a prison of his own skin. The turning point happens on a stormy Tuesday. Sora is checking Jin-Ho's vitals while he sits stoically in his study. As she reaches across him to grab a file, she trips over the heavy mahogany chair. She falls forward, her hands bracing against Jin-Ho's shoulders. As she picks herself up, her fingers brush against the side of his ear. She freezes. She feels something hard, something mechanical. "There's something in your ear," she whispers, knowing he can't hear her. Or so she thinks. With the precision of a surgeon, she uses a small medical tool from her kit. She pulls. Out comes a tiny obsidian black device, a high-tech dampener designed to block all sound. Suddenly, the world explodes. The ticking of a clock sounds like a hammer. The rain against the window sounds like a war. Jin-Ho gasps, clutching his head as 25 years of sound rush in at once. When the chaos subsides, Jin-Ho looks at Sora. For the first time, he speaks. His voice is raspy, unused, but lethal. "My uncle. He did this," Jin-Ho realizes. "He stole my senses so he could steal my throne. He didn't just mute the world, he muted the truth about my parents." Sora doesn't flinch. She takes his hand. "Then let's find the truth together." While Jin-Ho begins to secretly train his ears, learning to navigate the world of sound, Sora uses her access as a nurse to move through the mansion unnoticed. She slips into Sang-Dae's private study while he is out meeting with rival bosses. On his computer, she finds a hidden partition. Files labeled Project Silence. She discovers the horrific truth. Sang-Dae didn't just install the devices. He had been paying a disgraced doctor for decades to maintain them. Most chillingly, she finds the original police reports Sang-Dae suppressed, evidence that he orchestrated the car accident that killed Jin-Ho's parents. The climax takes place at the Grand Kanto Gala. Sang-Dae is at the height of his power, standing before all the major bosses of the Seoul underworld, preparing to announce the permanent dissolution of Jin-Ho's authority. Just as Sang-Dae raises his glass, the lights dim. A recording begins to play over the speakers. It's the voice of the doctor, confessing to the procedure. Then, Sora appears on the balcony, projecting the files she found onto the ballroom walls for every boss to see. Jin-Ho walks through the center of the room. He isn't the mute dragon anymore. He speaks with the authority of a king. "The silence is over, uncle." The room falls into a different kind of silence, the silence of shock. Sang-Dae, exposed and dishonored, tries to flee, but his own guards step aside. He leaves the building with his head down, a broken man destined to live in the shadow of his own downfall. The war was won, but the victory wasn't just about the throne. In the quiet moments after the storm, Jin-Ho realizes he didn't just regain his hearing, he found his heart. Sora didn't just save his life, she restored his soul. From that day forward, the Afro-Korean Mafia universe knew a new kind of power. Jin-Ho sits on the throne, but by his side is the woman who saw him when he was invisible. Sora is no longer just a nurse. She is the queen of the empire, his silent guardian turned eternal partner. Together, they have forged a new path out of the darkness. This has been a story of unspoken loyalty and the power of the truth. If you enjoyed this journey into the Afro-Korean Mafia universe, make sure to like and subscribe for more epic tales of love and betrayal. We have many more stories to tell, so hit that notification bell and come back for the next chapter. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.